Good morning, all the students of 8th standard. We are learning the second lesson of history there, and in previous video we have studied about the industrial revolution, how industrial revolution occur in England there. Now today we are learning the next one point, that is the rise of the capitalisms. How capitalisms emerge, that capitalist policy means what, that to be expand their powers to rule on the weaker, that and along with that means what is that, to be increase the trading places or the marketplaces. This is called as a capitalist policy or the capitalism. Then with the discovery of the new sea route began a new era of trade between the Europe and Asia. When the new sea route was discovered, then with the discovery of the new sea route, there was a new era or the new tradition was started in European countries to trade with the Asian countries there, to make a trading relationship or to establish or maintain the trade there. Many traders came forward to trade with the eastern countries through the sea route. So number of the European countries, they came forward that to trade or to start a business with the Asian countries, that through the sea route they were doing their business there. It was not easy to carry out trade single-handedly, and hence many traders came together and they started their trade there. So with a single person, alone person cannot carry out, he carried out all the trading business, so it was not possible. So due to that, what happened in European regions, that many traders or the many businessmen, they came together, and by coming together they found or they established their trade organizations, they established in European country. That thus there was a rise of the many trading companies there, and in this way there was a rise of the many trading companies. Number of the trading companies, they started or they set up there in European countries. There trade with the oriental countries was very profitable. Those were the oriental countries, means those were the Asian countries. So the business or the trade with the Asian countries was very profitable for the European nations there, and responsible for economic prosperity. And also they got a lot of economical benefit, and this benefit was profitable for their European countries prosperity or European countries uh, riseness. Now, hence European rulers started giving military protections and trade concessions to their trading companies. So those were the military rulers were there in European countries. What they did, that they start to give the protections to their trading companies, that those with the military rules, the powers, then European nation, they start to be provide the protections to the trading companies in European region, that they start to be provide the protections to them. Now this lead to the accumulations of the wealth in Europe. So in this way these people, they start to be captures to grab, to collect the wealth in European region, that this property was used in the form of capital for the trade and commerce, which led to rise the capitalist economical system in Europe. So this property or this benefit, they start to be used in a trade as a capitalism, that or into the commerce, that so in this way this lead rise toward the capitalist policy in European countries or capitalisms into the European country there. Next one point, that is colonialisms. Colonialisms means to make country exploit another country by making into a colony. That colonialism means what, that to be exploit to the another countries. How we have to exploit means how they will exploit, they exploit by doing the business there, making the different colonies in that area, and by making the colony they start to be exploit economically, they exploit a powerful country on the basis of economy and their military strength. They occupy another regions and establish its supremacy there. In a colonialism, those who were the powerful countries, these powerful countries, they start to be exploit, they start to be captures to grab weaker countries or the region. They start to set up their colonies in that regions, and by establishing or setting their colonies with their military strength, with their power and economic power, they start to be exploit. and they established their supremacy, their superpower on these weaker countries or the region. This is known as colonialism. So this situation is also called as a colonialism, means to rule on weaker countries. This tendency of colonialism lead toward the rise of imperialisms among the European nations. That so imperialist policy of the European nations start to be increased. That all the European countries, they were thinking or trying to be capture more and more colonies or to expand their powers to rule on the weaker countries and to exploit them to collect more and more amount of money from that regions. So this is known as a colonialism. It gave rise to the imperialism. Now imperialism means what? Imperialism means a system in which a powerful country control other countries by establishing its overall dominations and establishing many colonies. Imperialism means what is the strong or the powerful country. That country can be controlled on the weaker countries by establishing their own supremacy power. They means they were dominated in that regions, and they establish their colonies in that region. That many countries from the Asia and the African continent fell in the hand or prey to this imperialist aspirations or the policy of the European nations. So a number of the countries from Asian side or from the African side, their European nations, they established their colonies or they fell in the hand of as a victim as a imperialist policy of the Britishers or European. The imperialism of British East India Company of India. Now imperialism, how it started of the British East India Company in our country. There was a competition among the European countries for operating trading monopoly in India. Those were the European traders were there, or those were the European businessmen. There was a lot of competitions or the means race, rivalry race started in European traders. So who will capture, who will get the monopoly right, who will get the trading right from the Indian kings or the ruler. So therefore competition started. That the British established the British East India Company in the 1680. Britishers, they set up or they established the East India Company in the year 1600 AD to carry out the trade in India. Why they set up East India Company there? To carry out, to do the business with the Indian country that or with the India that. This company took a permission from the Emperor Jahangir and established their factory in Surat. Before to come in India, first of all they took the permission of our Indian Emperor Jahangir, and with their permission they set up their factories in Surat region. First, if they did not give them the permissions to carry their trade, then the Britishers were they were unable to come and to rule that, and they would not rule us that. But Jahangir, he gave them permission that, and due to that they came and they got the base. They set up their base or the powers slowly from the Indian country or the region that. So Jahangir, he gave that, and they set up their factory into the Surat. The trade between the India and England was carried out through this company. So the trade business start to be carried out through this company between the India and European nations. So first of all, the Emperor Jahangir, he gave the permissions, and Britishers or British East India Company, they set up their factories into the Surat. So this was the starting point. That. So when we'll come tomorrow, remainings that next one point that we'll see in the tomorrow's lesson. That. So till at that time you read out this one lesson. Thank you.